Okay, this is a two-part spell. So the first part is a breakup. So I'm not sure what way these spells will be uploaded. So anyway, this is the little love working. So what I've got here in front of me is a doll's head. I just need to be careful of these names. It's just a little baby doll's head, and I've opened it at the back. So this works really well. I actually prefer this to a skull candle any day. I really, really like working with dolls' heads. They resemble the head, that they act as the head of a person. So what I did was I baptized it in the target's name. So I had some blessed water, and I just put my hand into the water, and I said, "You are now John Doe. Whatever happens to you will happen to the real John Doe. You are, a link to John Doe kind of thing." So I call down the spirit of John Doe into you, that kind of thing. I'll do a video on that just to show you. So story goes, it's quite a sad story. The lady in question, her friend, being the bitch that she is, of course, she came between her and her husband. This lady, the other woman, she ruined a family and left this woman very distressed. So the lady in question, the client, she still believes that the husband still has feelings for her. It's just that she's being influenced by this other woman. So what we're going to do is use the head first of all. I will do a little binding with red cloth dolls, but I don't have enough time to do it on this video. I'll do it on another video. So what I've got, I'll set those over there. I'm so scared of these names being seen. This is a photograph of the whole family together, and I'm going to fold that towards myself, and that's going to go in the head because we want him to start thinking about his family, his true family. So that's getting in there. I'm going to put the petition in there as well. I have two photographs of him and her. I'm going to leave that for the jar working. Inside this, I'm going to put some cinnamon. There was actually a hole in that. I didn't even need to cut that down the back. I don't know what I was thinking. If you're Irish. That's so stupid. Okay, let's see. A little bit of ginger. Again, go with whatever you have. So I've brought in Holy Death because Holy Death, in my opinion, does not like homewreckers. She's very good at bringing couples back together again, keeping men's fidelity. So that's why I called on Holy Death. For the breakup, that was a Goetia working. So just to let you all know, I'm putting in some Lady's Mantle. Some Eye Bright. A little bit of catnip. Okay. We want some Follow Me Boy oil. No, powder. Just want to really sweeten him up, and I'm going to pop in some honey into his head, the doll's head. Just be careful because this can get quite messy. You could use sugar, actually. Sugar is perfectly fine, white or brown, whatever you have. So I'm actually speaking to this in my mind. I'm telling him that he must go back to his family. He must make amends with his wife, his true family. He must feel sorry. He must, grovel to his wife. He really needs to get down on his hands and knees and to make it up to her. I'd like to also say that their love is physically, emotionally, spiritually at one, and that no one can break their break their love apart. I like to cover it from all aspects. What am I going to do now? Holy Death. It's a little prayer card. So I'm going to put that over the base of this. You don't have to do this. It's just something I want to do. And, oh, it's all coming out. Sugar. One moment. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get this into this jar. It might be a bit of a push, but I have to put you on pause, I think. Okay, so I got that in, and I'm just going to place the photographs in there. So, okay. It's a bit sticky, so cover it up in some more honey. Always seeing in your mind's eye the end result. So this working is to sweeten him, to make him think of his family, and we want to draw him back that way. Some red syrup. You don't need this, just go with whatever you have at hand. This will sit on Holy Death's altar for quite a while, actually, this spell. I need rose water. Some little rose petals, just for love, symbology. A little bit of ginger, again, some ginger and some cinnamon to get his attention sexually. That's a good combination. Love me oil. Stay with me oil. I like church dirt. Not cemetery dirt, church dirt from an actual church building. Okay, just a little bit more Lady's Mantle in there. Some more Eye Bright for the truth. And a little bit of catnip again for attraction. I need some orris root. I think orris root. Where is it? I think I could be out. Oh damn! No, I'm not there. I have some. Oh, come out, would you please? Here we go. You can use sugar in this jar. Again, that's fine. Precipitation. Precipitation oil. And I make this control oil, and I think that would be good on top of the little doll's head. Okay. I really think we're done. So I was going to go to her altar. She will take care of this. I'm going to just blow into this. So we're going to do a binding. Just shook up the once. So we're going to do a binding. And then spell, breakup spell. I'm not sure where it will be, if this will be first. The breakup will be first. I've done the breakup first. Then I do the love spells. That's how I work. But yeah, this will put her on his mind, his family on his mind, and once we get, it's like a foot in the door, then we can do a little bit more work. So I have a short reading for the lady in question. Pop that over there. So I did look at some Lenormand cards. They are quite brief, obviously, but okay. So yeah, I see her. I see her already. She's the snake card. She's the one that we have the problem with. Over here I've got the sun and the stars. I think that's talking about you and him. I think everything was okay between the two of you until she waded in and she destroyed everything. I think the stars card, I think you two have that connection, that soul bond. Over here I'm seeing the bouquet and the tower. That's telling me what we already know, that you've got upset to do with matters of the heart, etc. So she's the key card here. So don't worry too much, because we're going to, we are taking care of her. And I have actually some of these little they are oracle cards, the answer deck, and they do get straight to the point. So the first card out was loss. I'm sure that's how you feel at the minute. And heartbreak, followed by faith, power. It's interesting, actually. And then reconciliation. So, looking at these cards, I think you really need to put your faith into the spirits. And actually, you're the one with the power. You're the one that has the family to him. You're the one that has, you're the one that has the family. You're the one that has the connection, the bonds. She doesn't have that. She doesn't have that at all. And it boils down to a lot of jealousy. So please, please, please try your best to be confident as much as possible. He will notice you when you're confident. I always tell clients that, especially the female ones, please do your best to be confident. Fight through this. It's difficult. I understand that. Try really, really hard. And do some little visualizations where you see your, end result. Just lay off the target a little bit. Just, drop contact. Just so that he can, receive the spell and, let that head work come through, and so that he can think about you and think about what he's basically lost and what he's messed up. Yeah, these things take time and stuff, and I know people hurt, and that's the worst thing about all this. It's the hurt, but sometimes in life we have to go through these soul growth lessons, but out the other end you will feel much better. You really will. You feel a lot better, and this lady will take care of you. Believe me, there's no human need she cannot look after. So have faith, have faith in her. So like I said, the breakup has been done. Again, I did call on her for the breakup along with another spirit, and it's quite a potent breakup. So like I said, with breakups, it starts off, in my opinion now, everyone else varies, but it starts off small. And then you see it starting to grow. So don't get too obsessed about looking for signs and looking for clues and stuff. Just let it happen. Just do your own thing. Try your best to, put a face on and be, confident, and don't let him see you down, or, don't let him, just don't let him see you that way. And, the spell will reach him, and we'll do our best. So I'm always at the end of an email, as you already know. Sorry for the delay. I'm getting all my videos out now. So if anyone's looking for a video, it will be coming very, very soon. I'm going to be very busy over the next few days. So it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com, or you can contact me in the comment section, and I will get back to everyone as soon as possible in the comment section. Thank you very much for everything, all your questions. all your lovely comments. You mean not words to me, and I really do mean that. So I'm very grateful. So I'll say good night.